Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 9 matchups on this NBA slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Just hit 23.9K subs, working our way to 24K, which is a pretty big milestone. So go ahead and make that happen. Check out all my betting links in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it. Big slate today. Starting with the San Antonio Spurs versus the Indiana Pacers. Pacers opening up as a 3.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 229.5. Spurs coming into this matchup 19-22. The Pacers 24-19. Head-to-head, Spurs are 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Spurs playing pretty good right now. I'm sorry. Wrong. Pacers are playing really good right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Spurs just 3-7 in their last 10. They're on a 3-game losing streak right now. 5-11 covering against Indiana. 1-6 covering the spread right now. 1-6 in their last 7. So they've had a bad stretch. The Spurs have. Pacers 8-1 covering the spread. Yeah, just looking at it, see if there's any injuries here. Yeah, don't really see any injuries in this matchup, which is a good thing. So I like the Pacers. They're playing very good right now. Spurs been playing pretty poorly here these last 2 weeks. I'll take the Pacers minus 3.5 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Portland Trail Blazers versus the Orlando Magic. Magic opening up as an 8.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 212. Portland coming into this matchup 15-28. The Magic 23-22. Head-to-head, Portland 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 6-4 covering the spread. Portland, they're on a 2-game winning streak, coming off a Miami win. Magic, 4-game losing streak. Tough stretch for them. They just bad loss to Toronto by like 15, which is kind of crazy. Portland, they're 7-1 covering on the road against the Magic. They've actually been decent on the road against the Magic. 5-0 covering on the road right now. The Magic 1-4 covering the spread. They're 1-6 in their last 7. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in love with the Magic. They're playing very poorly right now. Since they've gotten Paolo back, they just have not played well. So I don't know. Seems like a high spread for a team that's been not covering at all lately. I'll take the Blazers plus 8.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Heat versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks opening up as a 7-point home favorite with the over-under at 223.5. Heat coming into this matchup 21-21. The Bucks 25-17. Head-to-head, the Bucks 2-1 in the last 3 head-to-head meetings. Miami 1-4 in their last 5, coming off a Portland loss. The Bucks on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Philly win. The over-sit in Miami's 9 of their last 10 on the road against Milwaukee. I think Jimmy Butler's suspended. Yeah, he's suspended. Listen, the vibes are just not good for Miami. They just aren't. So I don't love what's going on in Miami. The Bucks 5-0 covering at home, 4-1 covering the spread. Bucks are playing good basketball here. I'll take the Bucks minus 7 in money line at home. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Raptors versus the Atlanta Hawks. Hawks opening up as a 4.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 234. Toronto coming into this matchup 11-32. The Hawks 22-21. Head-to-head, Atlanta 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Toronto, they're coming off a Orlando win. Atlanta, tough 2-game stretch. They're coming off a Detroit loss. Toronto, though, 2-5 against Atlanta. They're 0-9 on the road. They just cannot win on the road. Atlanta 4-1 covering at home. The overs hit in 12 of their last 18 against Toronto here. A tough 2-game stretch from Atlanta, but I like the Hawks to bounce back at home. Toronto just can't really do not really much of a threat on the road. So I'll take the Hawks minus 4.5 in money line in this one. Next matchup, we got the Dallas Mavericks versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder opening up as a 13-point home favorite with the over-under at 219.5. Dallas coming into this matchup 23-21. The Thunder 36-8. Head-to-head, Dallas 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Dallas 3-7 in their last 10. One of those wins was against OKC. Thunder, they're coming off a Utah win last night, a game where SGA dropped like 50 points. So be on the lookout if they got some guys out. Like, remember SGA last time they played the Mavs, SGA sat out because he had an amazing night before. So I feel like he could probably maybe be out again tonight. We'll see. After a big game last night, injury-wise, yeah, Mavs just dealing with a lot of injuries. Klay Thompson out. Obviously, Luka's still out. Derek Lively out for a while. It's just, man, a lot of people out for the Mavs. So, that's tough. But, man, I don't know. It's a big number. And we just don't know if SGA is going to play. Coming off a game like that, I just don't think he's going to repeat what he did last night here. I don't know. Mavs are pretty sneaky on the road because they're 4-1 against the Thunder. They played the Thunder really good. And Thunder, the numbers are good for the Thunder here, but it's a big number. And we're going to have to check the injury report because that's what happened. They took SGA out last second. I still like the Mavs. A lot of points here. Give me Dallas plus 13 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Sacramento Kings versus the Denver Nuggets. Denver opening up as an 8.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 241.5. Kings coming into this matchup 23-20. Denver 27-16. Head-to-head, Denver 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Sacramento 9-1 in their last 10. They're coming off a Warriors win yesterday. Denver 8-2 in their last 10. Both teams playing good basketball right now. I don't see any major injuries, so should be getting some full rosters here. Sacramento, yeah, they're 10-1 in their last 11. They're playing good. They are just 2-10 on the road against Denver. They struggle against Denver. Denver 7-1 in their last 8. 7-1 covering the spread. 10-2 at home against Sacramento. Yeah, both teams playing really good, and this is a big number here. I think we get a good game. I like Sacramento plus the points. Both teams coming into this pretty hot here. This is a big number. Give me Kings plus 8.5 on the road today. Next matchup, we got the Boston Celtics versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Boston opening up as a 5-point road favorite with the over-under at 219. Boston coming into this matchup 31-13. The Lakers 23-18. Head-to-head, Boston 6-4 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. Boston coming off a Clippers win yesterday, 117-113. Lakers, they're coming off a Washington win. Yeah, I see Boston dealing with some injuries. Looks like potentially Porzingis, Holiday, Horford are out. We'll see how true that is. Boston 5-2 against the Lakers. They play the Lakers very good. The oversit in Boston, 6 of their last 7 on the road against LA. Yeah, they oversit in 10 of the last 13 between the two. This one's tough because you're getting Boston missing some key guys here. And I don't know. As long as I think if LeBron and AD are playing, I think we're going to have a great game here. Boston coming into this not fully healthy. If Boston was fully healthy here, I'd feel more confident with Boston. But yeah, without the bigs, this should be a game that Anthony Davis and LeBron should dominate in the paint here. I like the Lakers. I think people might be on Boston more, but dealing with the injuries, give me the Lakers plus 5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Bulls versus the Golden State Warriors. Warriors opening up as a 1.5-point home favorite with the over-under at 230.5. Bulls coming into this matchup 19-25. The Warriors 21-22. Head-to-head, the Warriors 8-2 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 7-3 covering the spread. Warriors dealing with some injuries. I see Draymond Green, Kuminga, Looney are all out. We'll see how true that is today. The Warriors have played bad. The Warriors have been very bad here. 4-6 in their last 10. They're coming off a Sacramento loss, a game they were winning by a lot early in the game, and then they gave up that lead. Chicago, they're coming off a Clippers win. The Bulls just 2-12 on the road. I'm sorry, 2-12 against Warriors, 1-8 covering on the road against the Warriors. They've been bad against Golden State here. The overs hit in the Warriors 4 of their last 5 against Chicago. This just, even with the injuries, this has got to be a game that the Warriors got to win at home. I mean, they have looked a mess. They got to win at home here, because it's just not looking too good for the Warriors right now. Pretty much a pick'em game at home. I think I got to take the Warriors in this matchup here. Then the last matchup, we got the Washington Wizards versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Clippers opening up as a 14-point home favorite with the over-under at 224. Wizards coming into this matchup 6-36. The Clippers 24-19. Head-to-head, the Clippers 9-1 in the last 10 head-to-head meetings. 9-1 covering the spread, where they've been really dominant. Washington, I mean, they've lost their last 10 plus. It is brutal for Washington. They're 0-7 against the Clippers. 0-7 covering against the Clippers. 0-8 covering on the road against the Clippers. These numbers are brutal for Washington. Clippers are playing good basketball here. Tough 2-game stretch. Are coming off a close Boston loss. But I expect them to bounce back against Washington. There's really no other team to bounce back than against the Wizards that can't even win a game and can barely cover. Give me the Clippers -14 and money line at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.